I'm an arts and crafts master. Why do you think I always have this glue gun stuck to my arm? Ugh, ugh.
Sub time. Love you, Megan. And love all my moat friends too. Megano2 hug. Megano2 hug.
Hello. Hi, everyone. Hi, Emily. Hi, Curious. Hi, Scruffy. Hi, Mia. Hi, Allison. Um, Curious, what color would you like for your paper star? Oh, really, I'm going to sneeze right off the bat. Maybe not. Purple? Okay. Um, yes. Yes and no. James was like, you should stream. And I'm a little nervous about talking, I'll be honest, because one of the things that I've been dealing with right now has been, like, my throat no longer feels like I'm swallowing glass every time I swallow, which is fabulous. Much appreciated. But because I've been coughing so much, I get these cough spasms where it's almost like when you swallow wrong, like I almost like can't stop it, and like it's just a really bad tickle, and sometimes it wakes me up. And so I still have not gotten a full night's sleep since this all started, like a full uninterrupted night's sleep. So oh, hi. Hello. Yeah. I ended up talking with someone in, here's your star. Wee. I talked with someone at like telehealth who was incredibly rude, very unhelpful, told me to take the medicine that I basically was told not to take because it could increase my hives. I was on with them for like less than 5 minutes, so I complained. I asked them to give me my money back. I haven't gotten it back yet, but and then I spoke with my GP, who basically, without telling me to like take the medicine I shouldn't, said that there's nothing they can do. It's just the flu. So I just have to suffer through. There's nothing that they can do. So, yeah. I did just get an Amazon order. Do y'all want to see my Amazon order? Tylenol. Aleve. The biggest bag of cough drops I've ever seen. That's my Amazon order. Nothing fun. I have been drinking tea every day. Actually, today is the first day I didn't have any. Hun, did you see what I got from Amazon? It's really exciting.
Oh.
The one that we had was expired by like 2 years.
Oh, nice.
So. I'm worried that my throat's gonna be bad.
Why would it be?
Because I literally have been waking up coughing to the point of feeling like I'm dying. It's great. Oh, I have like I have so many different types of cough drops. I just figured because honey, like that was one of the things that the doctor said that I could do is they're like, if you just have honey, you can just like literally like take a spoonful of honey because honey helps.
It's like
Oh, here.
natural and-
I don't need these in here.
Okay.
I just wanted to get the cough drops.
Gotcha.
Hi, Mom. So I've got like cough drops in every room at this point. I have like not Robitussin, Ricola cough drops. I've got more Halls, like the Breezers kind. And then I just got the honey one because I figured maybe the honey one would help. And this one was like $1 more than the bag that had like half of that. Yeah, so what I've been doing, we got the decaffeinated green tea. And so I've been making decaffeinated green tea with a little sugar, and like a spoon of honey. And that's been like my go-to. Like I've had one of those every day. Like I said, today I haven't. Maybe James wants to steep me some. If not, I'll do it on break. Yeah, I literally have like the Halls. It's not a variety pack, but it's a variety pack.
I will call you number 2. Definitely not.
You know a name I've always wanted?
Tyrone? Okay, Tyrone, let's get down to business.
Hi, Kit Kat. Thank you for the 40 months. What color paper star would you like? Okay, that was where the tear... Hold on. Yeah, so I literally have this version and this version and now this version of Halls. Let's try this honey one. Oh, there's menthol in this too. Oh, James, you're gonna love these. Mm-hmm. They're the numbing kind. So hi Petrichor. I got safety eyes, Kit Kat. I don't know. I hope that Kit Kat can hear me for their resub and everything. But I figured I could show you what they look like. I don't know if people... Because, like, I could work on Amis today because, you know, I washed my hands, but I feel like people might not want me to touch stuff that I'm then going to mail to them. So we could also do, like, diamond dots. I'll leave it up to people. I'm not going to cough directly on your things. Also, what color paper star would you like, Kit Kat? Thank you for the resub, the tier 2 resub. I appreciate you. We could cross stitch too. Maybe we'll just cross stitch today. I feel like some people are going to be like, no, you're going to be germy and I don't want you touching stuff. And other people are going to be like, it's fine, you're not going to give me germs through yarn, but I don't know. We like the eyes, okay. I did at least want to show what the eyes looked like, since that's kind of... Yeah, I honestly, Petrichor, I planned on it. Okay, I'll attach those. Or leave them in the sun, yeah. So, I don't want to, like, jinx it. But you know what I've got a lot of stuff, right? I've got things, you know, the stupid whatever James's unit gave us, truthfully. But you know, what isn't hanging around right now? I don't want to say it because I don't want it to realize. But yeah, that I haven't had I had a fever like a couple of days ago. Like I had basically like a low-grade fever for 3 days. 99, 100, like 101, like it was all around like the 99 to 100 low range for a couple of days, and I felt like it. And Allison, there's a part of me that's wondering if it's like the stuff that it's been fighting me unnecessarily, and now it's like redirected, almost like, oh shoot, we've been attacking the wrong thing this whole time. We've been attacking her, and we should have been attacking this. And I don't know if that's, I don't know if it like I don't know. It's very interesting to me. And the thing that was really interesting was that when I had the fever, my back itched so badly. And I would look and I wouldn't have any hives, but it felt like I did. It was like, it was that itchy. Or I would have like a little bit and that was it. And so, it's definitely been interesting. It's hard. I feel bad. Like I snapped at James the other day and I was like, I'm sorry. I'm just like, I'm so exhausted. Like not sleeping basically like this whole, like not getting a full night's sleep has been killing me. Because like when you're sick, and like you want to sleep and you can't. So there have been a lot of naps. I ADHD'd myself. All right. So let me get my hoop stand and we'll cross stitch. So we got our second tree. I'll show you all that too. I don't know what to do with it, honestly. Hi there, sunshine. Welcome in. I should put like, let me make a little like note. You know what? I don't even know where to put this. Maybe I'll just... I don't want like new people coming in and thinking that I'm like, I don't know, rude or not excited to see them or something like that. So we'll put that there. And I'll set it on like a timer too, because I don't want to be like, hi, it's so like, I don't want to sound like disgenuine or, you know. I hate when you dream that, not necessarily that you can't sleep, but I hate the ones where you dream of like your day, if that makes sense. So like you think that you've woken up and already done all the things, and then you actually wake up and have to do all the things. And that's like the most, I hate that. I hate that so much. Hi, Elf. Timers. New timer. Cold.
I'm an arts and crafts master. Why do you think I always have this glue gun stuck to my arm? Ugh, ugh.
60. Megan 02 tap Megan 02 scream 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 Megan 02 tap.
Oh God. Allison, thank you for the 60 months. What color paper star would you like? I was a Bob. Purple. And I have to make Kit Kat's purple star too. I haven't forgotten. I'm just trying to... Oops. Okay.
I'm an arts and crafts master.
Whoa.
Why do you think I always have this glue gun stuck to my arm? Ugh, ugh.
Hello Moat friends. Did you know that Megan is such a cool person who really makes a positive difference in so many lives?
No.
I bet she doesn't know how amazing she really is.
No. That's a lie. Silly, what color paper star would you like? Holy cow, thank you for the 17-month resub. I appreciate you. And Kit Kat, thank you for the 100 bits. Y'all. We're gonna have like the quietest hype ever. Blue. Okay. Hang on, let's get... We have Kit Kat's purple star. And we have Allison's purple star. You got two different purples. And then Silly said blue. Thank you all.
Whispers chaos a woo.
Quiet chaos. Calliope, thank you for the 100 bits. Okay, so we have Kit Kat. We have Allison. And Silly. Okay. Let's get some Megan hype. Are there? I don't know. There's only one way to find out, though. Well, maybe I can click on it, too. Y'all, there are. There's new emotes. We have to at least complete level 1. At the very least. We have 2 minutes. 100 bits. Sub or gifting a sub will get you a new emote. 1 more sub and we'll do a sticker giveaway too. I've been so out of it, I didn't even know. That's exciting.
I'm an arts and crafts master. Why do you think I always have this glue gun stuck to my arm? Ugh, ugh.
Anonymous, thank you. Thank you for gifting a sub. We'll do a sticker giveaway. Okay, now everyone who does 100 bits or if subs or gifts a sub, you'll be able to get a new emote. So, like, to use forever, anywhere. It's not just me. It's a Twitch emote. And they're animated. And they're cute. So, just in case you were wondering. Thank you all so much. One star. Get in now to get new emotes. I am doing better. It no longer feels like I'm swallowing glass when I swallow. My ears no longer hurt. Now it's mostly me trying to get my voice back, cough less, and like get like my body to stop having coughing fits. Well, what was that? I don't know. Oh my god, Elf, it was terrible. Everything hurt. But like everything. Like my body hurt. My head hurt. Just everything hurt. The worst was like literally every time I would swallow, like nothing, like and just swallowing spit. I would literally like grind my teeth. It hurt so bad. So, yeah. Y'all, there is a teacup as the level 1 emote, and now there's a teacup over here. Hurry, it's the last minute. It's the final countdown. Cheer 100 or more bits, sub or gift a sub, and you'll unlock a cutie new emote. Thanks, me too. Okay, here are 3 resubs. And they're going into the jar. Thank you all. And then we have an anonymous gifted sub.
Hello, friends.
Hi, Susan. Thank you for the bits. Like, of course, we had to cancel Patch's appointment because I was just, like, too sick to bring him. I didn't even get to tell you all what's going on with him. With his poopy problems. What did we get? I got a teacup. Spilling the tea. Yeah, we went Friday. And they basically... Oh my god, Joanne's is calling me. It's about my sign. Hold, please. Hello? This is her. I'm good. How are you? Okay. Oh. Oh, see, I thought the liquidation people would do that. Okay. 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 Um, okay. And I'm guessing that I can try that at any point in time. Is there like a certain... Okay. 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 Yeah, no, that's fine. Yeah, I can do that. We'll take it. Um, I can come by tomorrow if that's okay. Okay. I can do either one of those. I can't do today, but I could do either tomorrow or Friday. Okay. 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 Thanks so much for calling. I appreciate it. Okay. Bye. Hey, James. Oh no. Hi, come here. um. Okay. Oh God, y'all. Well, if anyone, if anyone wants to donate towards making this happen, it's gonna be $50. That's how much it's going to cost. So if anyone would like to donate towards the sign, basically. Hi.
Hey, what up?
So are you ready to go on an adventure with me tomorrow?
Are we getting a sign?
But
Is it the sign?
yeah. But so it's $50.
Okay.
We can pay for it now and then we can remove it another day.
We have to remove it?
Yeah.
Do they care how we remove it?
I don't know. I was like, oh, they're not gonna take it down for me, and she's like, no, like, because I was like, oh, I thought the liquidation company would, and she's like, we are like the liquidation company technically, like they've been bought by the liquidation company, and she's like, and they like my team can't go up the ladder, and then I was like, okay, because she was like, you can pay for it now. Yeah, I'm gonna show you all the photo. She's like, you can pay for it now and then like come back for it later, like if you're not able to like take it down, or like, I guess if they're gonna want us to like remove it after like
right.
people are gone. So because she was saying, this was very exciting, chat. There were 2 other people after me waiting for it. 2 other people put their name down wanting the knit it sign. And so she was like, I just need like verbal confirmation. And she's like, you know, I need you to come by within like the next day or so to pay for it. And it's yours then. She's like, otherwise I'm going to call the next person. And I'm like, no. I'll figure out how we get it down. I don't know how we get it down.
I'll have to see how it's affixed up there. I mean, otherwise you just get a circular saw and you'll already cut out the...
But how are we going to get up there?
They got those step ladders.
I don't know if we can use them. We'll have to ask.
If we can't use those, then we just bring our own ladder.
Okay.
We'll figure, yeah. If you go to pay for it, ask questions.
Yeah. Well, so the company is going out of business. So, anyway, this is what we're getting. Okay, so if you look at Joann's, right now it's pretty sad, but they had this gorgeous wall of yarn. And I'm getting the knit it sign. But it's it's not on the ground. It's
I'm glad they didn't lose that paper.
I'm so glad that I put it down and I asked if I could, because the fact that 2 other people thought of that.
You're number 1 on the list.
But the fact that other people even thought about like, oh, well, let's buy this sign, like
I'm not surprised.
I didn't think people would think about that. I like the typical liquidation people.
Yeah.
Like they're going to stores for like the aisles, like the pegboards and the things like that. Not necessarily like I want signage.
Yeah.
But I'm a weirdo. Yeah, I think, honestly, if anything, I think that it's weird that they're not going to get it down for me, just because, to me, I'm like, well, what if when I'm taking it down, I cause damage to property, or I cause, like, what if someone gets in the way? And, like, do you know what I mean? Like, that's more my surprise, is that they're not, like, come by after hours on a Sunday or something like that. Right, and I can understand, like I said, I thought that, like, the liquidation people would be doing it, like, the people who have been coming in not wearing Joann's stuff and doing things, but they're like, no, we're all, like, one and the same, so, yeah. Yeah, you could send it to the Kofi, or you can send it, is this, wait, hang on. What the heck is my, you can send it to PayPal, you can send it to Kofi. I mean, hell, you could even do it, like, on my website if you want. As ahead of the game. Yeah. This is in with her own ladder and a crew. I guess it's like, I don't know. I'm picturing us bringing in this like giant ladder, like in the middle of the store, on a Wednesday. Oh my God! I know. No one. It's gonna be just James and I. My parents. I mean, I could probably ask my dad and he'd make like a special trip. Mom, are you still here? My mom isn't watching my stream. She was here and then she left. Well, that is so very silly and exciting. Yeah, I saw the Joanne's number and I'm like, why is Joanne? Oh my God. I know why Joanne's is calling me. Should I call my dad? We can, Dad can also join us for some more jokes. He's been saving some. He's not going to answer. They hate me. I'm kidding. He didn't answer. Wow. My parents honestly really need to get new phones. Their phones are really old and half the time they don't even... Like the amount of times that I call my dad and he's like, I'm sitting here and I didn't even hear the phone ring. And I'm like, yeah. So, real quick, and then we're gonna... How old is really old? I want to say that they have like an iPhone 8 or 9. So before we move on to something besides our mermaid, which looks fab, I figure I should show you all. We got our second tree. And we should have... Also, Susan, I just saw your message. Thank you. That's so sweet of you for donating towards our... my sign. So, we got our second tree. It is better than the first tree. It is better. However, I wish very much that I had gone to Home Depot first and bought one from Home Depot, because the Home Depot tree is heads and tails above this one, half the price. So frustrated. So the first tree is on the left, the new tree is on the right. So there's more branches. There's a lot more little leaves, little green bits. But it's still cover any little ears. It's still a fucking stick in a jar of dirt. So I don't know what to do. I mean, there is a lot more green. There is a lot more Allison, thank you for donating towards the sign. Y'all are sweet. There's a lot more branches. I still think, and the zip tie was so tight around the bottom that it cut into the tree. It's a stick, yeah. So the Home Depot one had a ton of branches. Had a lot of branches. There wasn't a lot of green when we saw it because at that point in time it was very cold. You know, like there wasn't a whole lot of green growth on it. So yeah, I think I'm gonna fight them for a refund, and we're gonna go to Home Depot. James, are you listening? Because this is the first that you're hearing of this. Okay. These are both from the nursery. Because they sent me like a refund. They sent me a new tree. I'm gonna ask them for a refund because I don't think that I showed you this where like the zip tie was so tight that it also like cut the base. Anyway, I don't think that it's gonna, I don't know. I want to ask for a refund. I want to go to Home Depot and I want to get one that looks really good if they still have them and plant that directly in the ground outside. These ones I'm willing to stick one in the flower pot to see if anything happens, and I'm willing to, we can stick one directly into the backyard ground to see if anything happens, but I don't think they're both going to survive. So we can hopefully plant one in the backyard, one of these ones, and it'll live, and then we'll have a pretty tree in the back too. But I don't know. It's $150 for that stick. So does that make sense? Tomorrow we can run some errands after your appointment. Are you willing to do that with me? I know it's not what you want to do. Y'all, I'm really sad. We were supposed to go yesterday. We were supposed to go yesterday to opening day minor league baseball. James and we had plans to go. He bought tickets. And we were going to go watch baseball. And I was nervous, but I was really excited about it. And it is so cold here. Like, what is it right now? Yesterday it was like 40 degrees and it felt colder. And I was like, there's no way that we can go to a ball game tonight. Like, not the way that I'm, like, just, we can't. And he's like, no, like, he claims it's okay. I feel guilty and sad and angry about it. And he was like, we could go and just bundle up. AKA, he thought we could go. AKA, I still feel really bad and guilty about it. But I was like, I don't think it's going to be good. Like, I wouldn't be running this errand tomorrow, but I have to go and pay for this. Like, I don't have a choice. Like, they said I had to go and pay. There we go. Sorry, I needed to find my color codes. I told him that we'll go to another game because I do really want to go to like a ball game. Yeah, I mean, it wasn't, luckily, because I guess it's like a minor league team. He was saying it wasn't a whole lot of money. I feel more bad about not going just because we were both looking forward to it. And then James had to go to Air Force Base and get sick. He went away for drill and all I got was the stupid flu. Thanks. We were gonna go to a minor league game. It was opening day for like a minor, like I think I don't even know how many, like very, very minor league team. So it was their opening day and we were gonna go. And then our bodies were both just like, how about you get really sick instead? Doesn't that sound like fun? Yeah, I know a lot of people have been getting like flu-like symptoms, so I'm guessing something's going around, but it's just really rude of it. Oh God. The field was frozen. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I know the other day that the Mets were supposed to play a night game and they moved it to a day game because the temperature at night was supposed to be so bad that they didn't want people in the stands. That was last night. The night we were supposed to go to a game, and I'm like, I don't think, even though we're not in New York. Yeah, I think that part of the problem too is that like people either didn't know that they were sick, which, you know, okay, I can't fault them for that. But like, if you're starting to feel cruddy, either stay home or mask. Like one of the guys on base, you know, I guess was busting James a little bit and was like, why are you wearing a mask? Because I asked him to when he went back. And I was like, you know, I don't want to get worse. And he told him, he was like, because I had a fever for the last couple of days. And like, I'll take it off. You want me to take it off? Like, oh, here come ads. Okay. I'm going to go make some tea that I won't be able to drink for like an hour. Play some words on stream. I'm probably only going to stream another hour today. Just because I don't want to push it. But yeah. We'll at least get some more of this little plant done. Anywho, thank you for sticking through ads. I appreciate y'all. I missed you guys. That was really like, I was like, I missed hanging out with my chat. And how like today was meant to be, I was meant to be streaming because like I got the phone call from Joanne's. It was meant to be. Keep coming right up to you when you're in your office. Like, yeah. I don't get it. Let me hack up a lung on you and see if you want me to keep the mask on, right? Like, Here, let me breathe on you. One of you jerks got me sick. Do you want to be sick again? What they have at home. Yep. And I told him, I'm like, you know, you can just say that, like, you had a fever. Be like, my wife is sick now, too. Like, I'm still getting over something. I don't want to get her sicker. If, you know, like, blame me. I'll take the blame. Okay, be right back. Okie doke. Sorry. I went to, like, go pee. And I was like, oh god. Words on stream. Anywho. Frank could not find a single word there. Hate when that happens. Oh, so the only other thing that I really have to like talk about is on Friday we went to the vet with Patch about him like pooping in the house. And you know, they like looked at the videos and all of that. And she was like, you know, let's like check something. Puts a glove on, shoves a finger up his butt, and evidently his anal glands are super impacted. Like very swollen. And so she's wondering if that's the problem. Because like it could just be like really irritated, and so whenever he gets that like pressure, he just like wants to get rid of it. So they tried to express them, but he was not having it. He was like, I mean, it's hard. He's a reactive dog. He wears a muzzle. And he was not happy about it. So the vet was not comfortable doing more. So they gave us like more anxiety meds to give him. I was supposed to bring him on Monday. But I was so sick, I had to cancel it because like there was no way I could do it. Basically, they wanted us to give him more medicine, see if they could do it, and if not, they were going to knock him out. Like, very light anesthesia, which of course means that it'd be very expensive. And do it that way. And if they did that, they would also check a couple of other things too. Because, you know, we were just concerned with like his age and his lumpy bumpiness if he's got like anything else going on. So they would do like an x-ray as well to like check for any like tumors or things like that. And evidently, this was news to us. Evidently, he has a low-grade heart murmur. And evidently, it's something that they noticed a couple of years ago. And so, because originally, she was like, we can give him, like... It almost sounded like the stuff that I mean, I know that when they put a dog, like, when you put a dog down, they give them just, like, a little bit of the stuff so that they, like, you know, whatever. And it almost sounded like they were going to do like, she was like, we could do like an injection thing to like, you know, kind of knock him out and then give him like a thing to reverse it. I'm like, okay. And I told them right then, I was like, I can't be in the room if you do that. I was like, that's going to be too traumatizing and triggering for me. Like, I can't do that. James was there, so, like, he could have been, but then they brought up the heart murmur thing, and that if they do give him a sedative, they're going to want to watch him a little bit. Like, they're not going to want to do, like, the super quick one. Like, where they sedate him and then bring him back. Like, they would want to do it more gradually because of the heart murmur. Now, again, evidently, so heart murmurs come in 6 levels. And I guess, like, 5 and 6 are the ones that are, like, the real bad ones. And he has, like, a 2-3. So it's not anything, like, they're not going to do anything for it. It's just that, like, I guess with, like, sedation and stuff like that, it's just something to be mindful of. I don't know. How do I want to do this? So I'm going to call the vet. I should have done that on the stretch break. I'm going to call the vet and be like, hi, can we bring him in on Monday for this? Because you know, we had already called and explained, like, you know, sick and all that. Cause anxiety, animals palpitations from anxiety. Yeah. Like, that's what they were saying too, is that it isn't heard every time that he's there. So, like, the fact that the heart murmur isn't always heard could very well be exactly that, which is that sometimes he's just, like, more anxious and therefore it's more noticeable. So, yeah. That's what's going on with him. You know, I asked him, like, does this make sense that it could be just, like, the anal gland thing, or do you think it's something else? And she's like, well, you know, it's painful when they're swollen like this, so I wouldn't be surprised if that is causing, you know, like, some distress. Because, like, again, looking at the video, she's like, yeah, it's not like he's doing, like, he's not, like, it's not like he is pooping to be, like, vindictive. Like, some animals, when they want to, like, when they're angry, you know, will pee in something that they're not supposed to, or poop on something, you know, like, his body is just, like, doing it, and he's almost just as surprised as, like, we are. Where he, like, turns around and he's like, ah. So, how do they get... So, every time that they poop, I don't know if you've ever had, like, with your cat, sometimes they get, like, a really stinky butt. Like, stinkier than usual. Basically, when they poop, the anal glands are there, to lubricate said poo. And so if they get a little clogged, I mean, if you think about it, it's dirty back there, right? Like, it's poop. And so if stuff gets clogged or backed up, it will just, like, keep backing up, either until they're expressed, or, like, that's why some dogs, like, they'll drag their butts on the floor, like, they're trying to do it themselves. Or they have, like, a dirty bum. But basically, it's almost like when you bite the inside of your cheek, and you keep biting it because now it's swollen. It doesn't really get, like, a chance to do what it's meant to. And so, yeah. It basically just gets swollen. So, you know, we're hopeful that that's all that it is. I think it'd be wild if that's all that it was. The cheek, I hate that. And sit in warm water. But yeah, some breeds are more prone to it. And it was funny because we were talking about this, like, like they express it when they poop. Sometimes when they fart too. Like there would be times when he would be sleeping and you would hear like him go, like the little air sound. And sometimes you get like a really, like, it stinks way more than there's like a liquid, it gets on like you or you're like the couch or whatever, you gotta wipe it up. That's what it is. And James and I were actually talking about it, and we're like, he hasn't done that in so long. Like normally every now and again you'd be like, oh man, that's gross, like let me like get a baby wipe and wipe the couch kind of thing, because like, bro, that's a smell. And I was like, yeah, he hasn't done that in a while, so he's been like, I guess, clogged up. Oh, pumpkin to hell, that's interesting. Yeah, basically wet farts. Yeah. Oh, wow. So yeah, we'll keep you all in the loop. And like I was asking, I'm like, well, if that's the case, I was like, why is it that the rice, when he gets his food, when he gets rice with his food, he seems to not have the accidents? And she was like, it could be, and this kind of makes sense too, like when you're someone with like lactose intolerance or, you know, whatever, you know, you take a lactate and it helps with the gastro upset that would happen otherwise. And she's like, the rice could be helping like slow down how fast things are moving in his GI tract. And so it could just be that it's binding him up a little bit better, and so it doesn't feel like as urgent, as opposed to when he doesn't have the rice. So we've just been, he's getting rice with every meal right now. But if it keeps him from pooping on the carpet, take it. Oh, we never did our sticker giveaway. Let's do that real quick. Yeah, we reached sub goal, so let's do... That's the wrong one. Okay. There you go. Congrats if you've been hanging out. You now get to enter to win a sticker. Type exclamation point sticker to enter to win. And thanks again for all the resubs today. Yeah, I have the spreadsheet with what everyone, excuse me, has won. And if people have like put in orders, like Sharn, I know, had like a sticker. So I put it in their order. I don't know where my little sticker cards went. So I haven't looked though, because life, you know? Life has been lifing hard over here. Thanks for coming today. By the way, I was like real nervous that like everyone was gonna be gone. It's hard taking off like basically 5 days and still not feeling 100%. No, it lets you know when you enter. It does let you know that you enter. So it did say your name. You did see that correctly. It just hasn't pulled the winner yet. There, you have 1 minute 50 seconds left. So enter, chat. If you haven't yet, do it now. I'm sorry you have a migraine. That sucks. I'm glad it's improving. Sharn, it's you. Congrats. I love that I was like, I sent your stickers, and it's like, wanna bet? Haha. Missed it. Missed one. It's okay. Go ahead and fill out that form. And congratulations. Thank you all again for getting to that sub goal. That's very exciting. Thanks, Miko. I appreciate it. Little by little. Thanks, Shard. Need Miss Frizzle on the magic school bus to help you out with the germs? Let's do it. Students get to learn all about germs. That's a win-win. Hate when you get like one stitch that just doesn't lay right. And grand scheme, I'll never notice it. But right now, since like I'm super focused on this area, that's all that I see. No worries, Susan. Thanks for being here. I hope that you feel better. It's like, I know that I'll never notice it again, but like right now, all I notice is that one stitch looks terrible. Aw, I had very good helpers while I wasn't feeling well. And also, the other day, this was very exciting. I didn't actually get it on film, but Artie tried to play with Pippin. Do you see the little paw? She just like went like twice, and Pippin was like, whoa, but it was so cute. I know, it's very exciting. But like, I mean, look at this. How do you not, this just fixes so much. Teased. Cheese. And last night, remember I was like, it was really cold. I know that this just looks like a black square, but that black in there is Abram's. It was very cold last night, and so he He was in the heated house getting warm. New emote idea? Airplane ears. Oh, little shark teeths. Arty cheese. Wait, no, I love this. No, I love this idea. An emote, something with googly eyes. Oh my god. Okay. See, that's... No, we're not going to act like that, Megan. You're allowed to just be sick and not do anything. Because I was about to be like, I should have been drawing emotes and I should have been being productive. You're allowed to just be sick. Yeah, look at my helpers on Monday. I have a list. I just copied and pasted those things to my list. And then Artie literally stretched out as long as she could on my lap. Hi. What you doing, girlie? Hello. Did you hear us talking about you? Hello. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to disrupt. You can do whatever you want to do. I'll ignore you. Get the scratcher. Oh my god, you're so right. Let me wheel my chair as slowly as possible to not disturb. Pippin. What's this? Pippin. I'm like, look. What's this? What is that? Pippin. Come here. Oh, sorry, chat. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Don't come back. Come back. No, that's okay. I understand that I can't reach that far. This is long, but not that long. There you go. That's so good, huh? Oh, you want under here? Yeah, I'm gonna stay just outside your reach. Floop. He's just like, what are you doing? Oh, goodness, that's so good. Look at those fluffy pants. The fluffiest pants. Oh, yeah. She does, because Artie hates being brushed. She's like, absolutely not. Oops, sorry. Like, if I... She's like, no, good. Sorry. Here, Raccoon. Oh. Oh, we love this. We love the kitty scratcher. Oh. She doesn't mind belly rubs, actually. I think because, like, when we've done them in the past, it's been to, like, help get rid of mats and stuff like that. So I think that she just sees brushing as, like, a really good thing. Like, it makes stuff hurt less. Oh. She does. Yeah. Artie and Maple, you better have Squeeze Street if you're going to brush them. Because that's the only way that they're doing it. Sorry, I had to itch my face. Oh, Raccoon, in one set, as soon as I'm done with this, I'll show you what the googly eyes look like on the hedgehog. I got them. I'll make sure you like it. If you're able to hang around for a second. Okay, cool. Oh yeah, they're near each other. You can't hear the purrs, but they're there. Look at that biscuit. Look at that paw curled up. Oh, yeah. Oh. That's the life, huh, kid? This is the life. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, you come back. Sorry. The Amazon brown paper package that my cough drops and stuff came in shifted and fell. It was empty, but it was still enough to make, you know, a surprising sound when you're lying there. Whoopsies. You know what's interesting, Scruffy, is that she was outside longer than Maple. Like, well, I should say, it took us longer to gain her trust than it did for us to gain Maple's trust. Getting high off of ear and belly rub endorphins. Listen, if only it was, like, you know, so easy to... I mean, I guess here we all are getting serotonin boosts off of watching her, so... Raccoon, this is Kit Kat's with the googly eyes already installed. I can show you what it would look like on the black yarn if you'd like, but I figured... He does have a little soul patch. I mean, it was a couple of years. It was at least 2 years. That's a goatee right now. It felt like forever for me too, especially like, I mean, it was good like when she started coming in on her own. Like that was really exciting. Like every time that they just like disappear, it feels like forever. It feels like they're just gone. You like them? Okay. Here's yours. I'm sorry that we haven't gotten around to doing more. Getting sick was not in the plans. Thanks, Air Force. But there it would be. Yours doesn't have a nose yet, but I just wanted to be sure you liked it before I like. No, I know. I still just hate it. I'm very much like, go, go, go. Like, no rest for you. Which is very toxic behavior on my part, because if any of you all were sick, I'd be like, you better be resting. You know? Okay, so I need to like, you know how sometimes we come here in search of like the other day Scruffy was like, man, I really want to start a sock, but I don't have any more knitting needles. And we were like, start a sock and then put it on yarn until, you know, like you can finish it. You know, some like enabling, okay? Enabling, basically. I have so many things that I have kept over the years that I have made. You all have seen the thing, you know, the shelf behind me. But by like pure coincidence, okay? The last jellyfish, right? We had blind bag jellyfish. The last blind bag jellyfish is my favorite. And no, that was not done on purpose. Because what I did, like, so Georgina just ordered one. And what I do with the jellyfish is I don't look and I feel around and I grab a tentacle. Okay? Because there's a bunch of the little tentacles. I just grab one and I pull it. Right? And that whatever one I pull is the one that goes. So it has literally been... So, okay, see, so this... this is now my issue is I'm like... Do I... He's the googly-eyed one. He's the last of the jellies. He's the last one. He's so cute. He is very cute. Because I'm very much like I do it random. Unless there's like people are like, I don't, oh no. Georgina got one. I'm not showing which one Georgina got. There were two left. Georgina bought one. So it was him and another one in the bag. And so I randomly grabbed the other one. So he was left. Listen, if anyone wants him, okay, he's the last one. If anyone wants him, I will consider that to be where he was meant to go. You know, like that's not... I could always make another. If someone just saw him now and is like, oh my god, he makes my heart so happy, then you absolutely, yep. It makes me think of like, the dandelion crayon girl. You know how much she loves dandelion crayons? Like, if someone just saw him now and they feel as happy as she feels with dandelion crayons, then they better buy him. You know? Like, absolutely. But I'm also like, if he doesn't sell by, like, the end of the week, is that, like, the sign... Or do I leave him up and allow him to find a home? See, this is... No, you're so good. It's such a good yellow color. Honestly. Because, like, yeah, of course you need, like, a golden bright yellow. But you also need that, like, mustardy golden sunflower yellow. Yeah, I know that it was brought back. I saw that she actually went to, like, the thing, too. But yeah, for real, if there's anyone who's like Google-eyed jellyfish speaks to my soul, please adopt him. He'd love that. To go on adventures. Oh, you know what we gotta do? My dad never called me back, so I'm calling him again.
Yo!
You didn't answer my FaceTime before. Tisk tisk.
I don't know what I was doing, but hi.
Hi.
What's up with your face?
Um.
Your face, you know what time it is? Your face. Tell your face it's 5 o'clock.
Oh. Okay.
There you go. That's your FaceTime.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
It was very aggressive.
Thank you. What's up, kiddo?
So say hi to chat. I told chat that we would call you. Because was Mom there, by the way?
Mom is there.
Okay, should you hear me? Hi, KB.
She hear you.
How are you? Hi, Lumi. Oh my gosh.
She can.
Okay,
Say
y'all,
Bob the Builder.
you got to hear this story, okay? Okay. So Mom, remember you left my stream without saying goodbye. That was rude.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Well, you know why? You know why we knew that you left?
Why?
Because I got a call from Joanne's.
Yes.
And guess what?
No way. You got the sign?
I was the first person on the list, and there were 2 people behind me that wanted it.
And that's where they deserve to be.
I'm so happy for you.
But I found out something.
Uh-oh.
So it's mine, but I have to get it down.
Okay.
How are you going to do that? You going to stand on James's shoulders?
Well, so, I have to go in and I have to pay a little bit for it. But Stream already helped. They were like, go get your sign. And then they were like, then you can get it down. Like, once you pay for it, like, you can get it down whenever. Like, before we close, we can, if you want to get it down right away, you can. If you want to go back and get it, whatever. So, it's going to kind of depend on how it's held up, but, are you maybe around? Do you want to help me and James get a sign down?
When are you looking? When are you looking to? Not at midnight. Want to get the source.
Yeah, no, we're gonna break in. And well, so I'm going tomorrow to pay my thing, and chat's like, bring a tape measure when you go, like, see, like, what we can see. But I mean, I don't know. When would you be free to help me and James maybe wrestle a sign if we need some help?
You're going tomorrow. Take pictures of the way it's hanging up there.
Yeah. Yeah.
And from the sides or from whatever angle, and then we'll have to let you know because we've got stuff going on and things like that too. But you never, maybe we'll see.
Oh, you and me and a ladder.
Yeah, no, and a chainsaw. We're good.
How many memories have been made with such?
You know what? We'll go up there, and then Mom will just turn and look the other way.
Do you think that? Do you think that we can bring a tractor into?
Tell Jake to load it up.
You, me, a tractor has gotten a lot of things done growing up. So those of you who haven't seen, this is the sign that I got. That I asked for at Joann's, this Knit It sign. And I was the first on the list, and evidently 2 other people were behind me. Rent a bobcat. You imagine you're just driving a bobcat into Joann's.
Yeah, let me take a look at that.
Have to say that.
So, yeah. So, Lumi and Raiders, hi, welcome. I'm now the proud owner of the Knit It sign from my Joann's. What were you doing in your stream? That's the sign. That's the picture of it from far away.
Yeah, I'm trying to. You really have no idea how big that is. I mean, not from that side. I'm trying to look at the baskets in front of it.
Well, here, I mean, I can send you this one too. This is a closer up of it. It is not one solid. Like the KN and the IT are 2 separate pieces. Like there's a line in between the N and the I.
Yeah, I could see that.
Yeah.
Where's this going to hang in your house? We'll look at that later.
That's later problem.
Oh, that's from a distance. That's a big sign.
Hi, Dapper Girl, welcome in.
Holy good God. How big is that thing?
It's that photo size big. I don't know. I wonder if you could Google.
How big the knitted sign is? Yeah. Wait, you might have to say that. I'm not sure that Google has that. That's up on the top of the wall too. I would imagine that's fairly sizable.
Let's see.
I mean, if those squares are, even if they're 16 inches, that would be one.
It's hard to put it into perspective. You're standing under.
Yeah, but
If you do look Knit It sign at Joann Fabrics, you will see some like people standing in front of them. I don't know if they're different sized ones or not. Maybe in front of it, but like in front of that wall, if that makes sense.
you look at that aisle that's alongside of it, and then you look.
Chat, how big do you think that sign is? Those of you who have seen one.
32. I say that's got to be at least. I mean, I'm trying to figure out if those squares underneath it. It's kind of hard to gauge that. I mean, if you measure a square, take a tape measure, Mara, when you go.
I will.
And because what? You're not looking to take the whole black back.
No.
With,
No, but if I think that if I have to, I can. Because they told me I had to take it down. They didn't tell me.
see, I'm looking at that because the space between the N and the T on the I there, and blow it up here, you can see the split in the wood behind it.
Yeah.
But there is no.
Oh, there's also a split in the cursive between the N and the I. If you like zoom in.
Is it right on the curve?
Yeah, well here, hold on, I can. Someone's saying that they think that the cubbies are 12 by 12.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. But if that's the case, if you're taking down the black with it, that's a big deal. Because it's about 2 squares underneath it if you look at like the angles. So, you know, at least 2 foot. No, hold on, I'm getting another picture. Another picture. And that's the split?
There's a split there, yeah.
I'm hoping it's somehow attached on the back of board, like like there's screws or something.
Yeah, because it sticks out from the black
Right.
cardboard thing.
Maybe there's just like almost like spacers
Yeah.
between the knitted and the black backer board, and that hopefully you get squish your face way up on it tomorrow.
Okay.
Because that's what time you going?
I don't know.
Okay. So text me before you go, and I'll try to be available this way when you go there. We can play.
Okie dokie.
Because that's. And why are you doing this, my love? Because it's there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Understood.
And she loved Joanne's.
I know. Maybe you can. She could have knitted a knitted sign. Right? I mean, that could have been a whole week or more of streaming. Yeah. I think we could do the letter K. You can add a lot of green wool and just go with the clown. Yeah, so if that's 2 foot, I hope the whole black backerboard thing
I hope not.
does not come with it.
I hope not.
And either that or, you know what, that's when the saw comes in handy.
Listen, if they want me to take it down, like that, you're not telling me how or what, you know. You're not giving me rules.
Tie a rope from Harris to that wall. And just yank that bad boy down. That would work. And then I could see you on the news at night.
Local crafter knocks out 3 customers by pulling knitted wall off.
See, now I'm intrigued.
Somebody come and take it down opposed to them doing it. What about insurance?
That's probably why.
Company's bankrupt. You can't sue them if they don't got any money.
More news at 11.
Hey, I am looking at those bins there. We flipped those bad boys over, and now we're all set. Now we have the scaffolding. See, I could convince James to go on the top and do it from there. I know I can. I'd be too silly. That it's gotta be attached. The screw gun.
Yeah, I'm hoping that I bump into a nice lady tomorrow who I filled out the thing with, and I figure if I could probably talk with the manager too, and be like, hi, because they installed it not that long ago, be like, do you know how it was installed, just so we know
What you need to bring.
how to take it down, yeah.
I think that would be extremely wise in this case.
Because, it's a craft store. What if it's just held up by, glue and, we just pull, but... Okay, well, I'll send you pictures and videos and stuff tomorrow and figure out a day that we can go dismantle a Joanne store.
Okay.
Okay. Love you. Bye. Well, I mean, to be fair, my dad being like, why are we doing this? Why do you want this? You know, that's a fair, that's fair to, to ask. My parents are the best. Taffer girl, thanks for coming in. I'm so sorry that I didn't get to really like chat. That was a bad time for the raids with the phone call. But if anyone is still there from the raids, let me know what you all were up to in streams for KB or Lumi. I appreciate you both. I'm so sorry. Like I said, I got a call from my Joann store that I was the first person out of 3 to request that sign. So I got first dibs. Suck it. That's very exciting. But yeah. Slide something behind it, yeah. Just pick, yeah. Maybe you could still get a poster board if you would like something. Cause we needs it. Sorry, I'm just catching up. Customer pulls down yarn aisle. It's for happiness, yeah. Yeah. I think if they didn't hear, like, I've definitely had some things asked before in a not as nice. I think it's really funny though that my mom was like, yeah, get it. Like, she was the one who was like, ask them. And I did not think that she would. So one last thing before we wrap up for today. We're doing a shorter stream because I've been really sick. This is not this super sexy voice is not usual. Actually, I have no idea how it sounds. It might be really annoying. Afraid this isn't the strangest question you've asked. You're probably right. You all were like, get a refund from the tree people. What do I say? Can you help me draft like a thing to write to them? Because this one is more alive. That is technically true. And, like, honestly, the sign will probably go in our basement, because at some point, when we have kids, like, the offices are going to become bedrooms. And so, like, my office would move, both of our offices would move downstairs. So then we'd have maple interruptions all the time. So, like, hang it down there for whenever that happens. Very disappointed in the quality of these trees, especially for the price, and given prior experience with your nursery. Ooh, that's good. That's a good start. Because, like, I could even include, like, a picture of the last tree that I got from them. and be like, I was expecting this, but like at a larger scale, not yeah, okay. Maple would like some yarn cubbies to sleep in. I feel like those cubbies are just like wood. I don't even know if they're like held together by like anything other than like there's no back to them, if that makes sense. Like, let me hang on. That's like, you can see it here. No, I don't want to open it in TikTok. But like it's open to the back. So they're not solid cubbies. There we go. That's a good. Now, I could see all the cats enjoying these little baskets. Lining those little baskets with like a cat bed. I could see every single one of the cats in one of those little hoopy baskets. You know? The crisscross yarn wall, yeah. I would love it too, but all my yarn would get covered in cat hair. Unfortunately. Like, as pretty as it is, unless I had some kind of like plexi, glass like front, I would just end up with like cat fur all over the front of the yarn. I know. I'm afraid of how big it's going to be. Because from the ground it doesn't look that big. Perspective. Alright, I'm just going to finish up this little leafy branch and we're going to call it for today. I just think that it's interesting that they don't have like a almost like come in this day to get your sign. Like a day that everyone is going to be like dismantling stuff. Because like, is it just going to be like absolute chaos from now on? Like, if you go into Joann's, are there people just going to be like ripping stuff off the wall and like taking it and like... Like, imagine being a shopper. That's chaos. I guess we'll find out. I'll definitely set my phone up to record. Alrighty, friends. That is gonna do it for us today. I'm gonna go cook some dinner and go drink some tea. But thanks for being here. Thank you for the raids, and thank you for just like hanging out, keeping me company today. Hopefully I'll be back tomorrow. And we'll just kind of slowly get back into things, and stuff, and things. Yeah. I think that sounds good. Yeah. No, it was nice to be here. It was nice to hang out with y'all. It was nice to get that phone call while I was live. That was pretty cool. That was pretty special. Stuff and things. Okay. Let's go on raid. And I'll see you all tomorrow. Have a wonderful rest of your time zone, friends. Remember to eat something tasty, to drink some raid or credits. Drink some water, drink some tea, just drink something. Take any meds that you have to take. Be kind to yourself, be kind to other people. Remember you are loved, and I will see oh Lord. I'm good. I'll see you all tomorrow, I hope. I'm sure with a Joanne story to tell. Okay. I'll see you all then. Goodbye.